I think he's trying to set up.
You can hear me?
I hear you now.
Yeah.
All right. Nah, we were. I restarted Streamlabs, and I think we might be better now. Oh yes. Let's see.
Okay. Different link now?
Same link. It's always the same Twitch link, so it should be.
Is it a different YouTube link?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think the YouTube
Probably
link
is.
it stopped at 5 minutes.
We good?
Right.
I don't see. I'm not dropping any. We're not dropping any more frames. Sounds like we're good.
Yeah, but let me delete the
nice.
Let me delete the other YouTube link from Twitter.
Don't snap your fingers like that already. I'm not fucking leaving.
Get the fuck out of here, nigga!
I'm not fucking leaving.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
All right, so if we're good, I'm going to tweet this out from PinstripeStrong now. The right YouTube link.
You say you have my interest. Now you got my attention. I think he said piqued my interest. Now you have my attention. Some shit like that. I always thought that line was a bar.
So we want to send them to Twitch or to what do you want me to do a swipe up link to?
I would say YouTube. Just more
YouTube.
people are gonna have a YouTube account.
Okay.
Then a Twitch. That's true.
And I'm about to tweet out the YouTube link again, and then attach the Twitch link, and then we're good.
Okay. All right, should be good.
Yo.
Yo. You can hear me, Chris?
Yeah.
What's good, y'all? You guys like the pre-production? We're not dropping any more frames, right? Show me love, show me love. Friends, can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys hear Chris? Can you guys hear Keith? Keith, right there, wearing a hat on his head.
We
Yo.
are live.
All right, let me get a better looking screenshot for
from
Twitter.
Butt Crack INT. It is
Joey Crack.
Real name, no gimmicks. Oh, this shit didn't upload the freaking. 2 trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Damn.
Ooh, guess who's back? I can't believe that shit.
Audio is good, no lag. That is perfect.
They still use that to this day. Guess who's back? Back again.
All right, we're good. Links are out on Twitter. I'm going to post this on Facebook as well for people.
I created a monster.
Everything's running great, Joey says. That is great.
Good shit, Joey.
Thank you so much, Joey. Let me I don't know if somebody could erase the thing, the last video or whatever, so I could be able to, we could start.
Boys arise.
It's baseball underneath. Can get feet in trouble with the law. All right. Okay. I guess I'm ready to start, right? You ready?
Maybe. Let's start.
All right. If you're ready for this, say I'm ready. I'm ready.
I like this crowd already.
Profits are better than wages. All right.
Once I understood that, I became rich.
Yes. Okay. Let's start. Me. Okay.
Need to go like this with my mic.
All right, we starting, Keith. You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's get it.
Yeah, we also.
April 4th. And the opening series on Deckington. Yankees got a series under their belt. We were in the stadium for all 3 games. 1, 2, 3 games. And seeing 2 losses and 1 win. Well, we got some good vibes. We got some good stuff to talk about. I can't wait to speak about this on the podcast and kind of just bring out the energy, man, and just all of the, oh my God, I'm so excited for this year, man. And this is our year. That's all I got to say. But Keith and Chris, we're all on here. We got a whole team rocking, bro, for PinstripeStrong this year. And, of course, the McFly gang as well. So, PinstripeStrong Army. All right?
Facts.
So you ready for this? PinstripeStrong, episode 141.
Let's do it.
Squad up. Oh, here we go now. Hey. Woo. What's going on, y'all? It is your boy, Joe's McFly. Not Josie McFly, not Joez McFly, not...
Joe, as I never heard.
You know, it is your boy, Joe's McFly here. I gotta make sure.
Joe as.
Yo, what's good, Joez?
Josie and the Pussycat.
Yo, man. And
Long hair.
welcome to the PinstripeStrong podcast, where we're seriously serious about not taking things too serious. All right?
We dead ass though.
But we dead ass though. We seriously not serious, but we dead ass though, like Keith says. And it's been interesting, and we're gonna talk about it, man. And you know, even before, we had a whole like pre-podcast before the podcast that we talked about everything that you guys will never see unless you're in the Patreon thing that we'll one day have, which we haven't yet.
Patreon, pre-pod.
One day.
Pre-pod, and then after pod.
What they call it, like when before you go out to the club, the pre-what?
Pre-game?
Pre-game. That's the
Yeah, we just did a whole pre-game for an hour.
A whole pre-game,
yeah. So no, it's cool, man. And I know Keith been in the stadium. I've been in the stadium. Oh, guys, before we start anything, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys subscribe on YouTube. We got a ton of content that's coming out this year. We already got the vlogs rolling. We got the stadium cheats coming out. We got stadium culture coming out as well. There's just a whole bunch of stuff, you know, that we're going to be having. We're going to be doing like fan trivia questions throughout the year as well. So I'm so excited for all of this stuff, what's going on. I just feel like the whole universe is aligning for PinstripeStrong with a lot of the stuff that's happening. And, you know, we'll talk about it. But how are you guys doing right now, Chris and Keith? Which I'm joined by my two co-hosts, Chris and Keith.
How you doing, Keith?
Chilling. I'm happy to be back. The title of this podcast is Opening Day. We back. We are back talking about real baseball that we saw in real life with our real eyes in our real home ballpark. I'm cool, man. It's been far too long. It's crazy because people were saying it was 531 days, and I didn't feel like it was that long, because once you get back in the stadium, it's like riding a bicycle. It's second nature. It's like, I know where to go in here. I know what to do in here, but there's a little, you know, different things about the stadium this year we'll talk about too, you know, the process of getting in and how some of the seats are roped off and how security has been. But I'm just happy to be back to doing this podcast, talking about this first series that I was actually at.
We're going to have to make a video about how to behave at a stadium now, post-COVID too, bro. Like there's some people rocking out there sometimes that's like nothing ever happened, bro. It's like, okay. Yo, man, yo, what's up, man? I just came from the bathroom, man.
Yeah.
My man said,
No. Touch your face too.
touching my, yeah, he's like, yo, what's good, yo? Yo.
Oh shit, you real.
COVID or not, I don't know you, and I know you probably drunk and didn't wash your hands at some point in here. So elbows.
Definitely wash his ass.
Yeah.
And
Definitely wash
daps.
his ass.
Nice to meet you.
Not even. You get the nod like you're.
I start bowing. I start hitting people with the.
I'm about to start hitting people with the Wakanda forever. Like, yo.
It's like, yeah, B, that's it.
Yeah.
Don't get too close, man.
No, BX. Right?
I think that was one of my. Not. I don't want to say fear, but it's just that even people like when you're at work, some people just not. They're not. The hygiene is not all there. So imagine in a more higher scale, in a much more higher scale in the stadium, people just bugging out. Be like, I don't know, man. I don't want to get too close to that.
Some people are dirty.
No, but you definitely you take advantage of it. They're only allowing like 10,000 people. So and I was watching you guys' videos, man. That shit to it felt like you're in the energy, the way that you guys just broke down everything in the videos and all that. It's fucking dope, dude. I could just imagine somebody like in Arizona who's a fucking Yankee fan is like, oh man, that's so dope. That's so dope.
That's what we do it for. The Yankees universe, not just New Yorkers, Connecticut, New Jersey. Right. We know that there's people listening to this in Kansas. There's people listening to this in Florida. There's people listening to this overseas and out of the country. And they're like, man, I wish I could get to Yankee Stadium. I grew up like that. I grew up wishing I could get to Yankee Stadium. And now that I'm in it, I'm like, let me be your window. Let me be a guide. Let me show you what is going on out here.
Yeah. So dope, and I mean, that's why it's so exciting for me because I'm starting to get, it's been a while and I was rusty. I like, even for me, like me making videos, like I was rusty, bro. I did a video, the video with when Gary Sanchez, the first night, the game one when he homered, I'm like, oh shit, Kluber. Oh, I mean Gary. I'm like, yo, I'm rusty, bro. And people are like, oh, why you didn't edit that out? Now I'm like, I like to keep things like like straight authentic. So if I fuck up, it's just what it is, and I'll just just keep it rolling, bro. And that's how I do the vlogs too. And like you said, Keith, is like bringing the window over to like, yo, I know you can't make it to the stadium for whatever circumstance, but we're going to bring you in there like you watching a game with us, bro. And then that's what the vlogs is about. PinstripeStrong is very fan-sided, guys. In case you guys don't know or you're new to the PinstripeStrong culture, we're about being in the stands. We're about the fans because we fans too. And
no scams,
just fans.
Scamdemic.
so we got in there, bro, and getting used to the schedule again. It's a little bit of an adjustment for me. I don't know, I know Keith the other day. That I'm gonna be honest with you.
You're real,
after Thursday, the Thursday opening day, I kind of needed the day off the next day.
I did too.
I felt like I needed, like I spent like a lot of energy. And then we got in it, I went right in it and I was editing and the editing took me like mad long. Like I forgot how to do anything. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? What's going on? A lot of people like the vlog. If you guys haven't heard it or watched it already, make sure you guys do that and let me know what you guys think, what you guys like, what you guys didn't like, or what you guys want us to do more of. And Keith had a vlog too, so
super dope, man.
More stuff to come.
Be doing the long vlogs. Joe's kills it with the long vlogs. I just recorded a lot because I was excited and it was opening day. I want to do shorter, like 5-minute videos, like
that's my vlogs are usually
where to eat or where to go and get a drink and what the bars look like and stuff like that.
Yeah, like my vlogs are usually like short, like they're not short, but they're like usually like 7 to 10 minutes kind of thing. And it was longer because it's opening day. I gotta show people the whole process of how to get in the stadium. And Keith, you'll talk about this with like from getting COVID tests to waking up to getting ready to getting my dry cleaning to doing all of this stuff and getting all stuff ready for opening day. And finally walking in the gate. And that's
that part, like the whole process, because everything is new to everybody right now. And, you know, for people that follow Keith, for people that follow PinstripeStrong and Joe, to see that whole process, because, you know, like I said, everything is new. So people are already probably making everything difficult. Like, oh man, this is hard. I got to go here and I got to wait for the test and I got to go here and I got to stand in this line. You know, some people didn't know or wouldn't know, hey, you know, only 2 gates open, you know, but because I watched Keith's video, because I watched Joe's video, I know this and I know where I could go and things like that. It's from a fan standpoint, because, you know, obviously I couldn't go, but hopefully soon. To see that, and then one of my favorite shots was when Joe walked into the gate, and then you see the fucking stadium. I'm like, oh, this is fucking dope. So if it's me, you know, I mean, who've been in the stadium, I could just imagine somebody else watching it. I think the vlogs, man, is just freaking exciting just to think about it. Like what's to come, you know what I mean?
I feel you, and that's what it's about. And it almost felt like opening day. You know, it almost felt like the games were like. It almost felt like the game was secondary a little bit until the game started. You know, with everything going on, and you trying to get in, and you know, just making sure. And then once we got in, bro, let's go. Yankees played 3 games against the Blue Jays, B. I don't know. Do we have like news and stuff like?
We do.
Chapman was reinstated. I know Chapman was reinstated.
Yeah, Chapman was reinstated, but we do have some Boone said, aka some Yankee news.
Okay, all right. What you got?
So we want to get okay. So Brian Hoke tweeted out. So Sevy, he's doing well. He threw some fastballs and sliders off the mound. Clark Schmidt hasn't resumed throwing yet. They're waiting for him to be completely asymptomatic. We got Luke Voigt might return.
Wait, he had COVID? He had COVID?
It didn't specify it didn't specify if it was COVID. I'm asymptomatic. I'm assuming that they're waiting for him to, you know, be in the clear when it comes to COVID, if that's the case. But Luke Voigt, they're saying 4 to 6 weeks, maybe in May. No baseball activities for the next 3 weeks.
Yo, with Luke Voigt, Chris, and Keith.
Yo.
When they were doing
when he came out in the crutches.
Oh my God, son.
I was like, you know what? That's the guy.
Yeah, I'm like, yo.
I thought that shit was so boss.
I'm like,
that shit was so boss, honestly. I mean, I don't know what you guys think, but I thought that shit was fucking awesome. It's fucked up seeing him hurt, but I thought it was awesome him coming out.
Luke Nukem, he's a badass. He's a tough guy. He's a former football player. He was like, it's opening day. Give me 1 crutch. I don't even want 2 crutches. I'm walking out there on 1 crutch, 1 leg.
On 1.
Yeah, he was out there holding the crutches up, walking like nothing. I'm like, yo, what the hell?
Taking grounders at first and shit.
Word. He's like, nah, I'm good. But yeah, like, I don't know. What was your favorite part of opening day, man? Like, oh no, wait, hold on. Is there
we got one more. Justin Wilson, he tells live BP. He should be back by the Rays series. So
Rays series.
That's it for the news.
This bullpen, man. They are who we thought they could be so far. That wasn't a letdown. So good to see Justin Wilson is coming back. Chapman reinstated. We need all those guys.
Yeah. The bullpen, and I don't know if we want to get into that right now, but the bullpen was like, okay. You know, I was concerned at first with the bullpen, you know, and then it ended up being that the defense was the #1 concern. No, I'm sorry. I apologize. The offense was just downright offensive, and then and then after that, it's the defense. And so it's just bad. When you got bad defense and on top of that, you're not hitting. I mean, that's just a recipe for losing. And we lost 2 out of 3, of course. But Keith, what was your favorite part? Going to opening day, going out there. What was your favorite part of everything?
Man,
I had to nickname Keith Mr. Everywhere, bro. He was all over the place but his seat.
My girl liked that. My girl was like, Mr. Everywhere, is that your name? I'm like, I guess because I'm everywhere in the stadium. Like, you'll see me checking in from different parts of the stadium at all times. And my girl said she loved that you were running errands. She's like, Joe's is in the Bronx. People got to travel hours to get to the Bronx. Joe's is running errands before game day like it's nothing. Like, oh, I'm going to go get a haircut. I'm going to go pick up my dry cleaning. Right. For me, man, my favorite part of opening day was just being back in the stadium and being allowed back in the stadium. I'm never taking it for granted again. It's a place that I've gone to hundreds of times now. It's a place that I guess it became so common to me. It became such a part of my regular everyday life and existence that when that was taken away last year, like I was kind of off. I just wasn't really like, I knew it wasn't right. I'm like, I didn't see a world where we weren't allowed to go see the Yankees play in Yankee Stadium. So for me, getting into the stadium, my favorite part was just being physically in there, going section to section. And it was opening day. So like you could move around. It was a little different vibe in there. I did my video. Like I said, I had a dream of like, yo, when I get back in the Yankee Stadium, I'm running through that back hallway. And I got to pull that off. And that was probably my favorite part, just physically being back inside.
That was hilarious though. When you was running through the hall.
Yo, seriously, like all I hear, like I'll be in 105 just chilling, right? And I'm in the same section, bro. Sometimes I'll move around or whatever it is, but I be feeling like I'm missing shit if I move around, so that's why I'm afraid to move. And all I hear is, yo, McFly, like over there in 203. I'm like, yo, what up? Then, yo, McFly over there, like in the second deck, like toward in the Yankee family section, like just looking at me, like, oh shit, yo, McFly, legend seats and shit, like, yo, I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Because people hit me and they'll be like, yo, you in here? I'm like, you know, I'm in here. They're like, all right, come to 210, come to 103, come to 203, come to this spot, come to this spot. And I'm like, all right, I'm on my way, just to either flick up or see people. That's something I said last week. I was like, the thing about opening day is there are some people I only see at Yankee Stadium. It's like a family reunion.
Yeah.
There's some people that I'm not going to see anywhere else but 161st and River. So I do go out of my way to go dap some people up, to go get some selfies, to just see some people that I haven't seen. Some of these people that I saw on opening day, I'm like, man, I haven't seen you in almost 2 years.
That's crazy, but yeah. I said in the chat that last year it wasn't even like there was no baseball till like later in the year, and we were all thinking about, yo, what the fuck is gonna happen with us, you know, as people? What's gonna happen to our families? Like our worries was all over the place, especially nobody really knew what the hell this pandemic was or was gonna be. And we weren't expecting to be completely shut down for the year.
Crazy.
And for no fans to be in the stands and everything, to getting fucking ready. Like Joe posted the pic of, the night before opening day and the outfit on the bed. It's like, bro, I was like, bro, this shit is crazy, because that, like, to be able to go into the stadium. That's why I said, like, that part of Joe walking in, it was big to me, because it's like, yo, that wasn't even in the plans last year around this time.
Right.
And to be able to happen and to see baseball, to hear the glove and the bat and the bucket, the chicken buck, all that, it's just is dope, man. It's crazy. It's crazy where everything is at right now. And hey, maybe hopefully, towards a all-star game, maybe, September, October, we're talking about 20, 30K people allowed and everything. So that'd be dope.
Hopefully. So I mean, my favorite part was definitely, once you go in, just I keep trying to explain it. It's like a feeling that you get inside of you when you feel a buzz around, right? And you feel like it's a buzz, like, even though it wasn't filled as what a normal opening day would be, there was still a buzz in the stadium, like, and maybe the players felt that, and maybe that's why some of them were swinging out of their shoes in some situations. Except for Gary, of course, because he actually connected. I'm more on that in a bit. But yo,
my favorite part of opening day from the game.
Yeah. Oh no, facts, bro. Because and me sitting down and just watching Garrett Cole walking across, in pregame warmups, just walking across like nothing. Everybody's like, "Oh shit, yo, what the fuck?" And he's like just walking like just normal, like, yo, this is just his business. And then his brick ass. It's also brick ass out there, boy. It's cold as hell, boy. You better bundle up.
Windy, cold. And if you play like I played around. I didn't have gloves. I was like, I could have used some gloves. I played around and didn't wear my jacket the second day and just wore a hoodie. But that's what you don't like. I've been in the house. We've been quarantined. Like, I haven't been outside 3 days in a row in months.
Yo, Keith was out there in some chancletas and shit. Walking, he's like, yo, man, I'm not home. Like, yo, my feet are cold.
The Yankee Balenciagas.
I wore the Snuggie today and the thermal head mask, head wrap thing today. I was warm today, and then it was the warmest day.
The Snuggie, B, the Snuggie.
All right.
That shit is dope, though. That shit is dope.
In the Foco hoodie. Shout out to the Foco gang.
All right, but yeah, I mean, it's 3 games. Yankees lost 2 out of 3. There were things we liked. There were things we didn't like. There's some our first freaking. Yeah, I know it's what it is, of course, but there's some people that are definitely.
You tried, son.
That definitely deserve it, boy. Been a while since we heard that drop, but my God, but
you know what song? I don't know. You didn't use it yet, but you know what song I missed? That song by Q-Tip before the videos, like when the intro of the video. Thinking that gonna get that.
Bro, that's not Q-Tip. Why people keep saying that's Q-Tip?
It sounds like Q-Tip.
It's not Q-Tip. Everybody keeps saying that shit.
Is what I am? Is what I am?
No, it's a group name. The Chemical something. I don't know.
The Chemical Brothers?
Yeah, the Chemical Brothers. Go.
Yeah.
Go.
And they play it in the stadium, right?
Yeah. So I used to play that for my intro. Like, that was my intro. That's the OG intro.
I missed that shit.
It's not cute. Look, they're saying it is Q-Tip. It's not.
No, it's not Q-Tip. It's like everybody going out of your mind. It sounds like.
Is it Go? Is it called Go?
Yeah.
It's Q-Tip. Q-Tip is featured.
All right, whatever, man. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that shit. I think that's the remix, B.
It's Q-Tip.
I don't believe that shit.
It's Q-Tip like singing the words.
Nah, but I missed that song. I was like, yo, man, I can't wait to go edit that song and this shit, because bro, man, this is so dope, man, to be able to get back and do all this stuff, talk baseball, actual games in the stadium. Man, it's unreal. It's unreal right now.
I know. And these 3 games, I mean, Game 1, Yankees lost. Game 2, Yankees won. Game 3, Yankees lost.
And that's the recap. Nah, man. Let's talk about Cole. I like what I saw from Cole.
Yes.
He made that one mistake, that I think it was that slider. I was hearing in the broadcast that
he wanted that shit back, bro. You could tell when he hit his glove, he said, "Fuck."
Yeah. I was hearing in the broadcast that Sanchez was calling the changeup, and it was for him to calm down, to relax, because obviously he was amped. So I think that was dope. But overall, man, 5 in the third, 5 hits, 2 earned, 8 Ks, and there was that 1 home run. I didn't like how he was slamming the glove in the dugout, though, like, on his pitching head.
I mean, that first game was, I mean, how could you not call that the Gary game kind of thing? Because Gary kind of went off, boy. He threw a runner out. He he got a single. He had a homer. He had a homer. I think he had a 2-run homer, right?
Blocking pitch
to take the lead.
Yeah, it was blocking pitches in the dirt. He was locked, bro. And I was like, okay, I like this. You know what I mean? That's homie was locked, and Yankees just didn't hit, bro.
0 for 9 running in scoring position.
And I feel like Judge was leaving all of them. It's just,
bro. Judge, he'll get there, but
yeah, he's not.
It's tough.
He's not locked in.
But it was a 2. I think it was a 2-0 count, and they threw a pitch literally down the middle. He let it go, and then the pitch after he hit the double play. I think that's what happened. I'm like, bro, it's right there, because I know we hate how some umpires just take the bat out his hand when they call those low ass fucking ankle pitches. That shit was right down the middle, my guy. Like, you can't let that go.
Bro, you know what's one thing, and I don't know if you notice this, keep being in the stands. One thing that just either zaps the energy from the crowd or gives it to them, bro, I think I'm gonna make the double plays on the Raiders shirt, bro. That shit is crazy. Like the difference is crazy. Like you're all the way up here. Oh shit, 1 out, bro. We got runners in the corners. Let's go. GIDP is like,
Yeah.
so this inning's over?
Yeah.
It's a dream killer. It's a dream killer because we're all like, here it comes. Yes. Oh. And then when that when that double play comes, it's deflating. It takes all the air out of the stadium. Everyone's just like, oh, and then you hear the music. Dun, 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 and everyone's just like, I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah, and they running off the field. Bro, I hate when they running off the field. I'm like, come on, son. But on the flip side, hell yeah, on the flip side, hey, Kluber, get in the jam, double play. My man said, oh. My man just threw that shit. He's like, oh shit, man, he's in the jam. Man, it's getting kind of rough. Double play. I'm out of here. Oh shit. Another double play. I'm out of here. I'm like, oh, okay. Like that shit gets you hyped.
Kluber early was pretty nice. Got into trouble there, but from Kluber's stat line and obviously what you guys saw live, is that more or less what you expected out of his first start, Kluber start?
I mean, I said I was satisfied because last year homie only pitched 1 inning. And, you know what I mean? So
yeah, when he came on the second, I was like, oh, all right, success.
Yeah, I mean, he came out and I love this shit, boy. And I'm watching some of the replays when I'm editing it, and I'm getting even more excited after the game. You know, because this is the game that I kind of went to on a whim, like after everything. I wasn't even supposed to go to the Kluber game, and I ended up going. And yo, bro, I don't know. Gary was framing these shits real nice, boy, but he was fucking painting, and Gary was framing. You know what I mean? That he was doing the frame for the paint. You know what I mean? So that's like, ooh. So you know what I mean? They were Bob Ross, and you know Gary was putting the shit up on the wall. That's all.
Oh, it was Bob and Sanchez was Ross.
It's stupid.
The Bob Ross tandem. Nah, man, Kluber has some nasty pitches that you thought were the same. They were not the same, my guy. Who was damn, I forgot the batter's name, but it was like good morning, good afternoon, good night. It was like, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, you're not gonna get this. But he did get into some trouble, which I like seeing, to see how he comes out of it in the actual game. And he, you know, and I think 1 inning was only 1 run allowed because of it was a strike him out, throw him out, but it went to the outfield.
Yeah,
that was the same game, right? Yeah, that run scored. But overall, man, from what I've seen, 4 in the third. I mean, 4 innings, 5 Ks, 3 walks, no homers allowed. I like that.
Yeah, he's gonna be solid. That the biggest takeaway I had from Kluber, the Klubot, is like he is as advertised as far as like composure, not getting too emotional, not getting overwhelmed, not letting the situation get out of hand. A veteran, and it's good to have a veteran presence like that in this rotation. And I think he's only going to get better as the season goes, as he pitches more in Yankee Stadium. I'm excited to see what Corey Kluber can do. I didn't have high expectations for him, and I still don't, but I think he's going to be solid. And like Joe said, it's all about the fact that, you know, he hasn't pitched in a long time. So if he can come out and do that and potentially do better, I think we might have, you know, had a steal here signing Corey Kluber this year.
I just really like to have that after Cole.
Right.
You know what I mean? To literally to have that after Cole, a veteran, won the Cy Young, and you know to be able to keep the winning ways going, not a question mark after Cole. I think that's great.
His heart beats slow, so I like that.
Loizaga
though. Yo, one thing I forgot to mention from game 1. You know, of course, Judge killed the rally in the 7th inning. In the 9th inning, bro, that's the one that fucking killed me. With I think Gary gets on. Yeah, Gary gets on, and then they pinch hit for Tauchman. Pinch run with Tauchman. I'm like, yo, why don't they put fucking Wade in? And then Tauchman immediately says, give me 2. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I feel like
taking these bags.
I feel like he was playing Uno, and he dropped 2 skips and just ended up at third. So that's basically what he did. He just stole twice. I love how aggressive he was because I feel like I don't know why, like especially Wade, and I feel like people with speed sometimes like they're like scared to run or something. Like, it's like, yo, bro, go, like fuck it. Like they're trying to pick the perfect spot. You know, they think too much. But he stole the 2 bases. He got 1 out, and I'm thinking, okay, then they put Gardner. You got runners on the corners, and then, boy, like. Who was it? Was it LeMahieu or ends up
DJ couldn't get it done.
Yo, DJ
Judge
hits the
couldn't get
ground
it done.
ball.
Stanton couldn't get it done.
Do you guys have a problem with Tauchman going home? He was going on contact. I think that's the right play.
No, I didn't have a problem with it.
Yeah, he has to make a perfect throw. He has to make a perfect throw. They got to make a perfect tag.
Yeah, that throw. And the catcher has to hold on.
Catcher has to hold on.
He was going in. He was charging in.
I don't know how much of a lane he gave him, though. Whatever. But
First game of the year, go.
Yeah, just go.
Day, go. Because we're trying to win. Yeah,
Bottom
go.
of the 9th. And you know that second, because as soon as that starting the 10th inning, which I think is stupid. Starting the 10th
Oh
inning.
my God! Don't get me started on that. Oh,
yeah, I don't even want to talk about that rule.
Holy
that rule is
shit,
stupid.
man! It's so dumb, man.
You definitely go on contact because DJ is gonna hit. He's gonna put the bat on the ball.
I hate it, bro.
But it just didn't happen, man. It just didn't happen.
I cannot
Fuck
stand.
Richie, B.
Listen, the Yankees did not lose because of the extra inning rule. I want to put that out there. 100% they did. They did not lose. They lost because they went 0 for 9 with runners in scoring position and 10 men left on base. That's why they lost, okay? They didn't lose because of the runner on second and blah, 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 blah. I mean, that's technically actually what led to the loss. But they, but, it was the hitting. That being said, you start off an inning, and then I think Grichuk hits that opposite field double over George's head that he kind of misplays. And homie, like, they end up scoring just like that. And Yankees do nothing in the next inning. Like, nothing. Like, against that Merriweather dude. Bro, that dude is nasty. Like, who is this guy? They just found this guy out of...
I've never
He's
heard of this man, not even in fantasy. I've never heard of this man. I guess it was somebody from the minors. But that dude, yeah, he
was ready.
Down. Yeah, he was definitely ready.
Bro, at first I was like, yo, is this guy gonna have an immaculate inning right here? I was like, and then Kluber fouled it off. I'm like, oh my God, thank you for saving the embarrassment on opening day. My God. Because it was like 1, 2, 3, you're out. 1, 2, 3, you're out. Hicks.
Yo, another thing from that game, Teoscar Hernandez, he hits that home run, and I know he was motivated by the bleacher creatures.
Bro. People were giving him shit in the stand. Like, I feel like,
and we got Zach Hampel, who is known for catching baseballs. He's the ball master, balls on deck. Nothing but balls in his crib. Pause. This guy is tweeting out, oh, the bleacher creatures are saying to Teoscar Hernandez, where's your green card? Something about Platanos. But it was my boy Rob, who is Dominican, and he was joking with him. And Teoscar even was like acknowledging him playing around. But at first, I don't think he knew that Teoscar paid us back with that home run. And I'm like, see, don't get these guys fired up. Don't get these guys.
Bro,
but it's all part of it, man. I missed that. I missed dogging who's ever in right field.
I felt like
seeing what they do at the plate.
I feel like people like some people they were kind of like trapped inside for a while. Like there was a lot of people that the energy in there, like they just wanted to fight for some reason. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
There was
Aggie.
Yeah, like people wanted to fight. Or Met fan wanted to fight. Or freaking some 2 Yankee fans wanted to fight. I'm like, what, guys? You got a COVID test. You went through all this shit to get tickets to opening day. You did all this stuff. You want to get kicked out? What are you doing?
Yeah, they did all that to fight. Some people, they've been cooped up too long, man. They're leaving the house looking for static. They need altercation.
My man's tickets at Fight Club.
I was trying to keep it chill. I diffused a couple fights, actually.
My man's tickets at Fight Club, and he just went to the wrong place.
Yeah, I mean, these dudes get off the train at 161, and they're tough. They're all tough.
Horrible, man.
So
horrible.
But yo, security was out there letting them rock. They're like, yeah, go ahead.
I didn't mind that. I was like, hey, security is light out here. Usually security is right on somebody. But that's when there's every seat, filled, and there's women and children, and they got to really do that. They were letting everybody rock, even that Mets fan. And for people that watched that video that I posted where I said, lost Mets fan, he found his way out. That dude was looking for attention the entire game. He was making a scene the entire game.
Yeah.
Showed up with a blue and orange shiny jacket on, like looking for anybody to go back and forth with. And people got tired of him. By the time the 7th inning came, he became a Blue Jays fan and was running his mouth too much.
The whole section was clapping when Homie got kicked out.
Yeah, everybody was like, thank you for getting him out of there.
I don't care what
Security
you wear
let
to
him
a game.
live.
I don't care what you wear to a game, to be honest. Like, if you wanna do that, that's your business. I don't care. If you want to wear whatever, if you want to be, you're at a Yankee, I don't know, Yankee Oriole game, and you're wearing San Francisco Giants everything. All right, like, okay, fine.
Marlins man.
Yeah, the Marlins man. You do whatever the hell you want. It's your business. It's your money. But it just felt like you're trying to cite issues.
Pipe down. Like, you can do that, but keep to yourself and don't, like, draw attention to yourself. If you show up wearing colors of a team, a hat of a team that's not playing, and you're loud, and you're running up steps, and you're barking at people, like, we all can tell, homie, you're looking for attention. You came here with that energy. That's not the energy in the BX. That's not the X energy. Like, we'll get you up out of here, and they did.
Yeah. So that's all I'm going to say on that.
Silly stuff.
Yeah.
But Saturday game, and we're talking about it. The Saturday game, it was Jay Bruce's birthday.
Happy birthday, Jay Bruce.
Hey, and he been decent.
He got some clutch hits on the day, too. Got some clutch hits.
Got some clutch hits, defensive.
Nice defensive play. Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, he was out here. He was outside with us, you know what I mean? So, Bruce with an X, BX.
Bruce.
That blue, man, that's what gave us, I guess, that was the game winning hit to me.
That was it. Yeah.
And that was, that was after, because, Gary stood hot. He homered again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, showing people, all the haters, stop talking your shit.
Yeah.
Oh, cracking.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, somebody messaged me today, like, oh, well, Gary went 0 for 3 with an error. I'm like, so he's supposed to hit 162 home runs. Is that what we're talking about here? Like, I just want to know. Please, can you please tell me?
Unreal expectations for this guy. I can't stand it.
Bro, people eventually will have to understand that when it comes to baseball, it's designed for you to fail more than you succeed. You know what I mean? So motherfuckers are going to strike out. Motherfuckers are going to make errors even though we don't want them to. But if you hit 3 out of 10, you good, B. You good.
But you got to look at,
MVP.
We want our guys to do good. At least us as fans. We want our guys to do good. When we don't want them striking out, hitting double plays and shit. It's disappointing. But to boo motherfuckers and wanting Sanchez to fail so you could be right, I'm sorry, B.
That's weird. That's just weird hater energy to me, bro. My man said, I just want to be right.
That's weird.
So I don't want my team to succeed so I could be right. For what? So you could be the only person in your little basement like, yeah, you see, I told you. I told you.
All right. All right, buddy.
I'm a Yankee fan. I'm rooting for all the Yankees.
Bro, just shut up and root for the laundry, B. That's it, bro. That's all I got to tell people. Just root for the damn laundry, B.
Root for the Yankees to win, B. You don't have to like Sanchez. You don't have to like anything.
Everybody in that stadium liked Gary on them 2 home runs. There wasn't one person sad or mad or not feeling that.
Of course. Once Stanton goes on his run, all that shit, and you would think that after his playoff run, motherfuckers will get off his back. Nah, he has to hit.
Bro, I don't understand, bro. Like, if you remember when he first got to the Yankees, remember when he homered mad time, like up in Toronto,
right
ironically,
away.
And he homered, and everybody on his shit, and then he goes on a little, on the little cold streak. Like, these guys go through cold spells. Like, Giancarlo hasn't gotten a hit yet, but
and the players say it. The players like, yeah, if we don't do good, that's just that passion in fans. Fuck that, B. Like, I get it. We're passionate. But there's a difference between being passionate and being a fucking asshole. Because you're just being an asshole, but you can't, he struck out, whatever. You think he wants to go up there to strike out? You think these guys want to go up there and be bad? Nah,
Whatever.
Some people just don't know what they're looking at, and I realize that too. Some people are booing these guys, and I think I said to somebody, I was like, "This is Giancarlo Stanton. He's from California. He played in Miami. It's freezing out here. It's 37 degrees. When have you seen Giancarlo have a hot April, have a hot start in the cold in the Bronx? I don't think I've seen that yet. He's gonna come along, and you know what? You know how hard it is to hit major league pitching. Some of y'all are booing, and y'all could never even kind of do half of what these guys do, but that's okay. You paid your little ticket and bought your jersey, so you can boo all you want, but give these guys some time. That's the first 3 real games.
Yeah, that's it. The other thing to shine out of Saturday was the pen, bro, from Johnny L's I'll Take none.
Yes.
Isaac has been on fire, baby.
Yeah.
Yes. Might be his time.
Yeah.
Licky. We got to see Licky make his debut.
Chad Green comes in that game as well. He closed. He pitched one and a third with 2 Ks. He looked good, bro. And this is a good game, man. It kind of showcased the bullpen a bit, and we didn't even have Chapman, bro. So I'm like, I got a little excited about the pen. That was the game that got me excited about the pen. So I'm like, okay, because I felt like I had my concerns about that, like legit concerns. I'm like, I don't know.
Saturday and today. If there's a silver lining in this weekend that we can take out of those 3 games, we did not have Chapman. We did not have Britton. And obviously we don't have Ottavino, Tommy Canely. Like, we have a different bullpen. And we're missing Wilson. We have a different bullpen, but they performed very well. They brought it. They brought their A game. They were ready. They did what they were supposed to do.
Now I know the starting pitching, except for maybe Cole, but I know the starting pitching. Obviously, these guys haven't pitched in a minute. But at the end of the day, we do, next go around, we want them to go a little deeper. We don't want to tax the bullpen already, especially after, this weekend.
All right. I wanted to kind of, I guess we'll get into the only thing about the third game, which is Sunday's game. I'll be honest with you guys. The only highlight about Sunday's game was one, Clint. Because I feel like I loved his hustle, bro. I just loved it. In the field, he ripped his pants. I feel like that's how he got to play. Like, he just got to play. Red has to play dirty, bro. Like, he needs to be out there. Uniform got to be, he needs to, in the first inning, before he gets into the batter's box, his uniform got to be dirty kind of shit. Like, I feel like that's how he got to play. And he looks good doing it. He just has that look. And I'm sure that he would like that, that kind of, that's a compliment to him. At least he would probably consider that. But he had a blue, he had a blue ball that he turned into a double, just hustling. He was out there in the outfield, in right field. He stopped a runner from advancing on third on a sac fly. He threw himself to the down the foul line to make sure that he could be able to prevent a double down the right field line. And freaking racing outside my house. And he was locked, bro. I just love that out of Clint, man. Just keep it going, bro. Like, he was trying to make things happen on the base pass while everybody else is like falling asleep or trying to hit homer. I don't know what the hell everybody else is doing.
And even when I forgot who hit. Was it? He was batting 7th.
Who?
I think Gardy was batting 9th. Frazier.
Yep.
Because I know that he tagged and he went to third. I think it was on a pop up or a fly out, and he hustled to third. Which with Gardy coming up, which is funny,
on the ground out.
Going at, he scored on the ground out. So his hustle, at least
he built that run. He built that run,
and Gardy, put the finishing touches on it. So that was dope.
The other thing is freaking king shit king. The
king shit, B.
Yeah,
Michael King of New York,
the Night King. The Night King came out and brought the darkness on the Jays. And he would retire. I believe it was 16 straight. 16 straight. First of all, as soon as he came in, he allowed a walk and a single. I don't know if it's that.
Yeah, it was order. Shaky. I was a little nervous.
I was like, fuck. Man. After that, I think it was, and then Gary has like a catcher's interference. Fuck Jacoby Ellsbury. And
all day.
That led to bases loaded. He got out of that. after he gets out of that, he would go on. No, from that catcher interference, he would go on to retire. 16 straight men that would come up. 16 men would come up to the plate. 16 men set their asses back down. That was a phenomenal performance. My man just ended the game, saved the bullpen for tomorrow. That was awesome. Gave the Yankees 6 innings pitch, 1 hit, 1 walk, which we talked about when that happened, as soon as he came in, and 3 Ks. My man was using the defense, which I'm concerned about. But
I just love the fact that after the catcher's interference, you think he's done. He's like already walking off, and that would probably get you like, oh man, like, oh, now he's on base. What what happens now? But he's like, nah, and he proceeded to do his thing and his king shit, and got out of that inning unscathed. And he was giving the Yankees offense every chance possible to come back and steal the win, and they just didn't do anything. They proceeded to do the same thing it did in game 1.
Crazy.
Leave motherfuckers on base.
King shit.
So yeah, man, King, and it's funny because King was the one getting his Herman.
So it was the reverse, right?
Right, the same amount of pitches that Herman threw. Because Herman came hot from spring. Pause. Like he came out hot from spring training, and he got rocked. And then King was the one getting his ass whipped, and he was like, "Nah, B, like I'm out here, B, I'm King." King wins, and
long
definitely
live the King. Long live him. Long relief. 6 innings. Every time he kept doing it, I'm looking at the bullpen. I'm like, who's next? I'm like, hey, he put the team on his back. He's like, I got this. And we didn't have his back. The lineup didn't have his back. He just kept surprising me. He kept getting outs, and we would come hit. And, in the stadium, we're like, all right, now's the time. Let's go hit now. Let's go hit now. And then we crap out. And then King just walks back out there on his King shit, retires more batters, waiting for these guys to put some runs on the board, give us some run support. Nothing. But, hey, like I said, silver lining. If Michael King can do that, Michael King said he wanted to give the Yankees 100 innings this season, no matter how the Yankees use
6.
I mean, he's pitching 6 innings out the pen.
He's gonna get a chance to get that 94.
100. King 100.
Couple of series stats. Yankees would go 4 for 24 with runners in scoring position.
Come on. Yeah, we back all right. I seen plenty of that.
27 men left on base. That is a village. They would bat 218, 2 homers. We all know who that belonged to. Strikeouts. Instead of homers, instead of as a team, they should just put Gary Sanchez. Strikeouts. They would go on to strike out 29 times, and they would bat 167 with runners in scoring position. I mean, I don't know. That kind of sucks. What are your concerns for this series, guys? What concerns you about this team for the series?
I can tell you right now.
Go ahead.
Situational hitting.
Okay.
There's too many times that we're in the stands, and now it's great, right? We can actually sit in the stands and talk to fans about what we're all seeing and what we're all thinking. And we're like, situational hitting. If we're getting runners on base, do everything to get those runners in. It can't always be boom or bust. It can't always be, I'm going to be Gary Sanchez and I'm going to hit a home run. It can't always be, I'm going to be the hero and I'm going to hit a moonshot and rock this place. It has to be, like, these guys have to take the approach of like, okay, like Judge, after the first game, Judge knew the sac fly is underrated.
Woo! Got the
a
shirt
sac
on me.
fly. Judge knew a sac fly right there would have got a run in. You got the guy on third. Get the ball in the air into play. Situational hitting. Know what you have to do when you go up there, right? We only have guys like DJ and Gardy that are like situational hitters where like we can expect a slap single. We can expect them to, just not try and power the ball out of the stadium. That's my concern, and I know it's early, but we have too many guys in this lineup that are swinging for the fences. Even guys like Hicks, you ain't got to swing for the fences, bro. We know you can hit it out. We rather you work a walk or just give us a solid piece of hitting. We got Stanton, right? They gave Stanton off today because Stanton was just trying. Like, I don't even know. He was late on some pitches. Other pitches, he was like swinging out of his shoes. Judge been, just on top of balls. He's going to get his timing right. It's early, but situational hitting is the phrase that I need these Yankees to have early. Know what situation we're in, how many outs there are, how many guys are on base, what kind of what kind of hit do you need to create? It doesn't always have to be a home run. It doesn't always have to be an extra base hit. I know nobody's gonna bunt, but it's like, damn, runners in scoring position and leaving runners on base has been our calling card for the last few years. And that's because we have so many boppers in the lineup that if they don't hit it out of the park, we ain't scoring. If Gary ain't hitting it out of the park, we ain't scoring. We scored 8 runs this weekend.
Yeah,
that's pretty bad.
That's really
so
bad.
Situational hitting. What's yours, Chris?
I want to say situational hitting too, but you know, because I said pre-pod, pre-gaming, the Yankees don't have that guy, like, you know, because I remember, I think you said it in the chat, Joe, or on Twitter, you said Yankees need a spark. And like, who's that guy that comes off the bench or you know, could, in the lineup, that could make something happen. That's why I love what I saw from Frazier. You know, Frazier turned that single into a double, you know, off the fly, you know, from the fly out, went to third base, and then scored on a ground out. Like, the Yankees, I feel like they're not in a situation where they can make an out productive. It's like fly out, strike out, or whatever. And it's just crazy. The bats right now, they're a little bit slow, and it always happens. The pitching is always a little bit ahead of the bats. But fuck, man, the numbers, the stats in the series, and it's a team. Like, let's not sit here and think that the Blue Jays are not a good team. They are a very dangerous team, and George Springer didn't even play. So you know what I mean? He wasn't there. So it sucks, but we need them to make something happen with the bats, even if it's a productive out. You know, sac flies underrated always. It's just they try to get that big hit, and sometimes you don't need a big hit. You know, so
my main concern and with everything is the defense, bro. It's one thing to, you know, sit here, blame pitchers, and yeah, the relievers a lot of the times pitch around it, and sometimes, you know, but there's a lot of, the defense has been a problem for, this isn't the first year. This has been like this for years, and it hasn't been addressed. I know, you know, Gio, you know, he's good, you know, good at third, but I think Jay Bruce, you know, defensively, he's kind of like not, and he made that good play, but defensively, I feel like he doesn't have that flexibility for the first, you know, to be a first baseman. I love Kluber laws, but I'm not supposed to be holding my breath every single time. Like, I kind of see a ball head to him, you know, like, it shouldn't be like that. And maybe he'll get better. And I think I was listening to Sweeney Murdy. He was talking about it too, where he was saying, you know, Kluber has to show something this year where, of course, he's a great offensive player, but is he a shortstop? What are we going to do with Kluber? You know, there's a huge shortstop class. Lindor's off the market. And defense at shortstop, defense up the middle is really important. So, you know, there was
where will you put Torres?
Second base.
DJ first?
Huh? DJ would play first.
DJ would play first in that case. You know what I mean? But that's that's down the line. I'm not thinking about this year. I think you take this full year to evaluate it. But do you think that you could win a World Series? And I ask this question to everybody. Do you think that you could win a World Series? Do the Yankees think that they could win a World Series with Kluber, Torres at short?
Honestly, I think Kluber becomes a different beast in the playoffs, man.
I mean, offensively, I have a lot of confidence. I have no problem. But there's some times, Chris, where it's like some of the throws are either short. Some of the throws, like Jeter, you could talk about his defense, but he got the ball there, bro, all the time. Yeah. He got the ball there you know what I mean? He got the ball there all the time. So defense is an issue. Gary had some really good jobs, or, you know, some good job with pitch framing, but I feel like he needs to continue to work on his disciplines as well, because he had a couple of little things, you know what I mean? And again, these aren't things that really contributed to losses, if anything, but, you know, because I feel like it was the offense, but those are things that could lose you playoff games, bro. Like, you got to, like, hone that shit in, you know? Like, I know those things concern me, bro. The defense concerns me. It really does.
It was shaky. I'll say this on just to, you know, piggyback off that, because we were watching the game together. Like when the ball is hit between Clint and Kluber, I'm looking at those two both heading for the ball, and I had no confidence in either one of them getting it, and neither one of them got it. Glaber, it just doesn't seem natural. It like Joe said, it shouldn't be a 50-50 of whether we think the play is going to be made. And these are routine plays where he'll either mishandle the ball or won't get the throw there, or like just little things where like, come on, Pop, you got to be better than that. And I don't think the Yankees will take this full year to figure out whether Gleyber Torres can do it or not. He's going to have maybe the first half. And what I'll say about the Yankees is this. They got to adjust. We're not in Tampa. We're not in George M. Steinbrenner Field anymore. There's fans back. Like last year, they played with no fans. They have to adjust to being back on that bright stage, the bright lights of New York City, playing in Yankee Stadium in front of fans that will boo you if you mess up, and playing in that stadium on that field. They'll get back. We got 3 games coming up against the Orioles for these guys to get back. And Chris, you said something before about the Blue Jays not being slouches and not being that, like they're great competition. But I said before the Yankees scored 8 runs this weekend. How many runs did the Blue Jays score? 9. Just one more.
Yeah. Yep.
This series, it was a couple runs from going the other way.
Yep.
Exactly.
Indeed. Yep. You're right on that.
The first game, 3-2.
Or close games.
Yeah. So the Cole game we lost 3-2, and then the Sunday game we lost 3-1. So you know what I mean? Like it was a big hit, a big hit away.
Gone the other way.
We had enough runners on base to make it happen, possibly making it to a sweep.
I just love how Kluber, and of course, somebody like a Kluber or whatever it is, and I love how he handled the, when Clint lost the ball in the sun, and then he just said, "All right, cool, I'll just work out of this. It's no problem. Not a place I haven't been in, so let's go." Right. And then I pitched in the World Series before, so and then he, just boom, he got out of it, no problem. And I kind of like that veteran presence of somebody that's kind of been there, done that. But you can't keep doing that because one, I always say this: bad defense leads to your starting pitchers or your pitchers throwing more pitches. More pitches means less innings. Less innings means more pitchers having to throw or coming in out of the pen. More pitchers having to throw, coming in and out of the pen means that more of your pen is being used, and it's not going to be available for another day. It's a crazy domino effect. Right. That's why pitching and defense go hand in hand, because they kind of help each other out. Like you got to turn the double plays. Sometimes like there's certain double plays where it's like, DJ will get the ball, drop it off to Gleyber, and it just turned a little slow, and you don't get that second out. And then that's huge. We talked about the momentum of what a double play is. And so we, and I was thinking about it. I'm like, yo, I don't want to like kill Gleyber or whatever it is. I'm kind of am, but some of these plays, I won't say, whatever, but if you put a great defensive shortstop there, like they make those plays, and those are out saved, and those are innings saved for your pitching.
Majority of major league shortstops make these plays routinely. That's why I'm saying we've all been watching baseball our entire lives. I shouldn't be nervous when the ball gets hit to Gleyber. I'm nervous a lot more than I should be, and that's not because I hate Gleyber. I love Gleyber. That's because he's been shaky, whether it's fielding the ball and switching the ball from his glove to his hand to making the throw and making a strong throw to first, or even, like you said, turning a double play with DJ. These guys will get better. And I'm glad this happens in the beginning, right? Because Yankees fans know every season we go into with all the hype, chase for 28, we're going to win a World Series. Humble pie to start is the way, because these guys are not going to just be thinking, yeah, our shit don't stink. We the Yankees. They're going to be thinking about this going into these games against the Orioles, and they have to come out and prove it. Don't be the Stankies, because you know how these fans will turn on you if you lose back-to-back series in division to division rivals that are supposed to be under us.
Yeah. We got a lot.
Obviously, with what history tells us, Labor and Gary destroy the Orioles, right? So, hey man,
we get to face the first place Orioles. Thanks to the Red Sox.
3-0. Boston sucks. The Red Sox are trash.
What are you doing?
They are.
The Red Sox don't even want to be here. They don't want to be here.
All right, Chris. One new thing that we're gonna start here, starting this season for sure, is we have a swag champ, guys. And in case you guys don't know what the hell that is, just keep in mind, Chris is gonna be picking. You know, he's gonna be looking at people. You know, their getup and stuff like that. These players want to be seen, man. They spend money on their clothes and they do all of that stuff, and they want to be swagged out. So, Chris, swag champ.
Gotta be swagged out. I was this close. I was leaning one way.
We'll give him an honorable mention.
You know what I mean? I was leaning towards Stanton. You know what I mean? Because he brought out the shoes. You know, you told the cleats. They were looking pretty nice. But when opening day, when the guys were walking in, man, I saw Clint Frazier's jacket. His hair was a little messy here, but even that, he makes it look good, pause. But he was just looking swaggy, B. He was looking swaggy, man. That the jacket, he had everything, the outfit, all that. I like that. BTGC, black tee, gold chain, all day.
Nice. So that's your swag champ.
That Clint Frazier is my swag champ of the week. Hey, let's see, man. It was close competition, man. So Glaber too, man. He had the mask. You know what I mean? He had the nice bright chain. These guys, man. But let's see. Now Chapman's back.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Fashion, guys. Fashion is a part of baseball. It just hasn't been covered. It's the same thing with the NBA. These guys dress. Remember what the hell did for everybody with the interview with Sevy? What did he say? I got all these suits. Yeah. I've been injured so much, I haven't been able to wear it. You know, like these guys are so into fashion, and we're gonna be doing that this year. So definitely, he's our swag champ. Let's see. We're gonna record that. We're gonna see if we can get Ant to just write it down and just have our swag champs. Let's see who gets the most swag champs. So for today, it is for this series. It is. Go ahead, Chris.
For this series for today,
Clint Frazier.
I'm gonna give it for Clint, man.
And Clint holding on to the belt. He's been the swag.
He's been, yeah.
I'm telling you, man. There's right now, and had that double today. You know what I mean? Smooth. The hustle. You have to hustle. You have to look. The swing is always nice, and the swing is swag. If your swing is swaggy, B, top to bottom. That's my swag champ. I'll give him the belt. You got the belt, my G.
The flies with McFlies.
I'm telling you, man. Oh yeah, the
NYY fly with the McFlies.
Let's go.
Fly.
So we got there's two. I guess there's two things that we give out every series. There is PinstripeStrong Performer of the Series, and then there's of course the my God, I have not played this in a little while. Jeez. 1 second. You already know. The who? You said Solomon?
No, I said you what? You got it?
I
Want me to yell it out?
Who?
Weird, buddy.
You trash.
You're weird.
Oh, what's going on?
Is that Houston?
Who?
That's Houston. I can't wait till them jokers come here.
Weird.
I can't wait for that.
Buddy, you're weird.
Weird.
Weird. Let me see if I could be able to find. Damn, I haven't had that song in a little while, bro.
You're talking about the you trash.
The you trash, bro.
Trash.
Damn, I haven't heard that shit. Anyway, you trash, son. Let's start with that, bro. Who you giving you trash to? It's not me because we're not. We're at home, so. Give it
to Keith.
Well, he was at the stadium, so you might as well give it to Keith.
How was that? So
I'm not afraid to do this. I put out a poll. I said, who y'all more mad at? Because I saw a lot of hate on the timeline that actually meant it actually matched the hate in the stadium for two players, and I'm gonna choose one. You trash, son. I'm sorry, but I'm not that sorry because you're the number 2 hitter. You have your own section in the stadium that we sit right by.
Ooh.
You are like a figure that is just gigantic and talked about, and you're a fan favorite, and you're supposed to be like a top 10 player in Major League Baseball.
Mm.
And for what you put together in these first 3 games, Aaron Judge, that was not it. We need you, bro. We literally need you to win this year. We need you to be healthy, and being healthy isn't it. Like, you got to be healthy and you got to come through. You got to perform. So Aaron Judge, you did not come through. You were healthy, but you did not perform. And my first "you trash son" of the year goes to you, 9-9. Sorry about it. What we saw out there, I don't know. I don't even want to go through the numbers. Just 0 for 3, grounding out, striking out, 0 for 4.
3 for 14.
What's he batting? 200? Like,
Yeah.
it's just not good enough for the number 2 hitter on the New York Yankees. Like I said, that has his own chambers, that's got his own Aaron's Way Jersey Mike's commercial that sells a ton of 99 jerseys that literally they play All Rise when he comes up. Man, I remember 2017 in the stadium. It was a good time standing up and watching this man hit 53 bombs. We need just a fraction of that, bro. Aaron Judge, you trash, son.
And we definitely have a Judge responding to that right now as he's listening to the podcast, as he's saying it. What do you have to say about this, Judge?
Why does that matter?
Oh, wow, okay. All right. That man said, why does that matter? Don't know what's going on.
Well, my "you trash" for
Who
the
you got?
series, Aaron Hicks, the other Ron. You know, similar to what Creep said, you're the number 3 hitter, my guy. You know, supposedly the number 3 hitter is the best hitter in the lineup. But yeah, Hicks.
I can't believe you guys left this guy for me. Go ahead.
No, you know, we nice people. We nice people. Yeah, but Aaron Hicks, man, that guy, he went what? He had 1 hit whole series.
Got the lowest batting average on the team right now.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know what's
1
going
hit.
on. But you know, again,
It's early.
You know, it's the first series is early, but always you want to start off on the right foot. You want to start off high as much, you know, if you can. But yeah, they couldn't, and that doesn't look good for the number 3 hitter. So they're even talking about. They're already asking Boone, like, "Hey man, you gonna do anything about the lineup?" Like when it comes to Hicks. So that's a conversation you don't want people having. But yeah, Aaron Hicks for this series, you trash, son.
You trash, son.
He was good in the field.
I'm surprised you didn't pick Giancarlo. You know, being that you know he had a whole bunch of strikeouts, but you know, my guy is the guy that you know has been trashed for other reasons. Domingo Germán, you cannot go out there and not fool any. The man was on, you know, basically April Fool's weekend, not fooling anyone. Had to put on this hat right here, the little helmet, the batting helmet here. Bro, the hitters were teeing off a homie. It was just like, yo, let's go. Oh, shit, this guy's here pitching. Let's go. Bro, I think people were skipping each other in line to go pitch, to go hit against Germán. This shit was crazy. Everybody was on it. So, Domingo Germán. You trash, son! And that takes care of that. So... You trash, son!
Trash.
Pinstripe Strong performer of the series. We need a song for that shit. Pinstripe Strong performer of the series today. You are performing for your pinstripes, and you won it on this week.
There's the song right there.
Hey, Joe goes first.
Yeah. So Pinstripe Strong performer. Of course, we are going to give it to.
Layup.
Huh?
The layup.
I'll give it to Elgari Sanchez as he came through. Elgari. That man came out and
looking for revenge.
He was locked. Love it. I love how Gary Sanchez, even on, you know, when he had that error, he threw that ball into center field, which I thought Kluber should at least flag down. But I feel like Kluber was kind of worried more about the tag than actually catching the ball. But anyway, that goes as an error for him. But I thought he was, the way he was framing pitches, the way he was handling Kluber was like raving about him. That's the most you're getting out of Kluber, by the way. You know, he was like,
Yep.
yeah, he was actually pretty good, and
Kluber.
that is the definition of elated when it comes to Kluber. And, you know, the same thing with Cole. He was handling him well. And I think that the reason that Domingo Germán got rocked was because Gary was making suggestions to homie on what to pitch. And then he's like, he shakes him off. And then he goes with another pitch. And then that pitch gets rocked. It's like, bro, listen to Gary. He kind of knows what he's doing. He handled the other two guys, handling the rest of the pitching staff well. So why are you just shaking him off, bro? Like I don't know. So Domingo Germán,
first game back in a long time.
Yes. So El Gary Sanchez, de lo mío personal, let's go. My man even Mero shouted us out as well and was like, yes, it's a cracking comeback season on Deki Matsui. My best said on Deki Matsui. So we're with that, bro. I'm on that bandwagon all year long, bro. If you're going to get tired of me hearing that shit. El Gary Sanchez, comeback season. De lo mío personal. Bomba, mi hermano. Let's go. What you guys got?
Chris McFly chooses. There's only one right answer after Sanchez. Mike King.
Michael King.
You are the pinstripe performer. You did your shit, man. You came out here, put your crown, you laid it down, took off your cape.
Oh, he never took it off.
You know what I mean?
He never took it off.
Oh, yeah, you know what? My bad. He never took off his cape.
Yeah.
But he pitched what his outing was, how Future says, sensational.
Yes, it was
You got it,
sensational.
Joe.
Sensational, indeed.
Sensational. My guy came in 16. Well, after, we talked about it, after a little rough start, he just shut it down. That guy played no games, came out here every time. It's like, yo, shit, 9 straight. Oh, shit, 12 straight. Oh, shit. It just kept happening. He just kept coming. Pause. And he did what he had to do, gave the bullpen a breather because, these other guys couldn't really finish the job except for Cope. But love it, man. Love what Mike King is doing. Coming off a rough spring training, he's showing that he could do it.
Good shit, King.
Love it. I don't know. What do you think they're going to do? They're going to send him down? After he pitched 68 pitches?
Oh, you got an off day on Thursday. I don't think that they need to do that.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna send him down.
Let's see what happens.
We're gonna need him.
Who you gonna bring up?
Need him.
Oh well,
Keith,
you know what? They might. Did they activate Chapman already?
I didn't.
They probably will in the morning if they didn't do it today.
If they didn't activate, then that might be the easy answer. I'm gonna be honest with you.
They won't be able to call him back up for 10 days. That's what I've heard.
So that might be I'll be honest with you. Unfortunately, if it's like that, then that might be the easy answer to send him down. Connor in the chat says I think Nelson might get sent down, which is it's a good point. I think Nelson might get sent down, but a guy that just threw 68 pitches, that's possible. Yeah, Chapman will be activated tomorrow in the morning, so that seems like that might be it. Unless you want to send down Germán after how trash he was. I mean, you might as well. Fuck it, right? Like, oh damn, overreactions only, bro.
We got Monty. We got Monty Monday night tonight. Some people be listening to this. We got Monty, Cole, Tyone, and that's gonna tell us some more. But my guy, my PinstripeStrong performer of this series, I actually last episode, like Joe says, if you didn't hear last episode, pause this one, go back, listen to that one. Okay, you listen to that one? Now come back to this one. You're back. Okay, you're back. Last episode, what did I say? Who was I most excited to see? Clint Frazier. Why? Because I was just excited to see the guy get to play and start every day. Now, this is a guy who's batting in the lower part of the lineup. He batted 9th and he batted 7th. But you know what he did? He got a hit every day. While guys were going over, Clint got a hit every day. He had 2 hits on opening day. He scored 2 runs in this series. He made plays in the outfield. Yes, he missed that one early in that game. He said the ball was caught in his eyes. I even took a picture. I was like, if you could see where the sun is right now going in the left field, like maybe only Gardner has enough experience to make that catch, and they put Gardy there, and we saw Clint out there patrolling right field today. He was throwing balls to the little kids. He was playing it up with the fans. Swag champ, gold chain, had the high socks. Clint Frazier, 7'7", the swag champ, is my pinstripe strong performer just for showing up and doing what he could when he can. I think we're going to get that from Clint all year, and he's going to be a star on this team, an underrated star. But, keep him in the lower part of the lineup. I like him down there. It's sneaky. Pretty soon he's going to start hitting bombs low in the lineup, and that's when it's really going to get fun. So we're with you, Clint. You love to see it. We all love to see it. Clint Frazier, keep doing your thing.
Bro, in the 9th spot to have Frazier.
That's sneaky.
He said it. He was like, yo, this will be the lineup that I wouldn't mind hitting 9th in.
Right.
He knows what's up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on. I am on that Clint bandwagon as well. We talked about in the past how there was stuff that we didn't like or whatever it was, but that's all a thing of the past. I just love his energy right now. I love what he's doing. You're right on that, Keith. Clint Frazier is definitely
a strong performer. Had a double, scored a run, swag champ. This was a hell of a week for Frazier, B.
Forged through fire. My man came through the fire. He had it rough the last 3 seasons. Last year, the masked man emerged, and that was him, with a little bit of
he's not wearing a mask now, right? I didn't notice.
No mask, mask. Okay. But we all know the history of Clint Frazier in 2018, 2019, and getting to see him start on opening day, getting to see him, they told Giancarlo was only DHing. They told him take a rest. Judge, they said, Judge, you DH. We're going to put Clinton right. That's showing me that the organization has confidence in this guy. He's always been a part of the plan. Man, listen, bat splee. But what was I don't know my rap. Hold on. Man, listen, just put Clinton, bat speed hitting. Judge is out, but we got the masked man on a mission. Like Clint, I'm telling you, they have faith in Clint, and we should also have faith in him as fans, because he had to do it the hard way. And now he's still here. So, I'm not leaving, and he's swagging. And I think he's going to be like an unsung hero, or like one of the favorites on this team that, really gets it done every day for us consistently.
He's going to be that guy that when he comes in, like, you know what? He could do it too.
So those are your performers.
Sanchez, not just Stanton when they get high, Judge and all. But Frazier could do it too. Like, you don't want to face Frazier. He'll be the guy that you walk, and then you. But I'm excited. I'm excited for him and what's to come for the season.
Nike boys. He got the Nike deal this year. Got the Jordans. I'm telling you, Clint. I feel good about what I saw from Clint. I don't see Clint trying too hard or doing too much. I see Clint just out there doing what he's supposed to do, and it's refreshing to see, because we didn't know if this guy was going to get traded. We didn't know if he was going to be ruined forever. We didn't know if he had. Just got on the bad side of the Yankees with some of his social media and some of the things he said.
Yeah.
He came through,
So we're with that, man. Mr. Strong performer, guys. What'd you say?
Is Joe's muted?
He's muted. But we do have some reviews.
Oh, I'm muted? Oh, no wonder. I was talking the whole time. What the hell's going
on? But we do have some reviews. Ben's 24, Best Yankees podcast. I may be biased because I'm Dominican, but this is my go-to podcast for Yankees content. It is fun, informative, and most importantly, these guys sound like your friends talking about Yankees news with you. Nothing better than that. Keep it up, fellas. Thank you so much, my guy. We got Matt Avely. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. If you're a Yankee fan, listen to this pod. Overall information and conversations you get from listening to this pod is top tier. I'm always entertained while listening, and catch myself listening to every pod as soon as they live. Join the wave. You won't be disappointed. Thank you so much, Matt.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. And last but not least, Fender's Trenton. I think I'm apologize if I'm mispronouncing that. My favorite Yankees pod. There are a ton of options out there. No disrespect to people doing their thing. This is the best one I listen to. They're seriously not serious, but seriously. I like the laid back vibes and the real talk. Each person brings their own value, and I appreciate that they're down to earth. Regular fans, just like me, give this one a shot for sure, and you will see what I'm talking about. Thank you guys for doing your thing. And put his Twitter handle Yank 33Z fan. So Yankees fan, but you want to follow. Thank you so much, guys, for leaving the reviews. We'll throughout the season, if you guys could leave us some more reviews, we'll read them. We're planning something, some sweepstakes here and there. We'll let you guys know and give you that information. But thank you so much. 5-star, subscribe.
Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. He thought it was in the stadium. Thank you so much for that, man. So leave us some reviews. Leave us some, if you want to leave us some voicemails, feel free to do so as well. 347-389-4898. Very excited for the season, what's coming up. First series in the book here. We're going to go ahead and face the Orioles now coming up. And want to definitely thank you guys for hanging out and being around. Make sure you guys join the Discord gang as well, and also join us on YouTube, because it's just gonna be lit, man. But let me know, guys.
Any last words?
Yeah, you guys have
Sweep
any last
the
words?
O's. Sweep the O's. The first place O's. They're 3-0. Gotta sweep them.
Yes.
Even if we don't sweep them, man, it's the first week of the season. Happy to be back.
What you got, Chris?
Real quick, Chris Picks is back for the season. Some things that I'm listening to right now. Rod Wave, man. Soul Fly is the name of the album. Dope guy. He raps, he sings. He be riding on that beat, man. It's man wavy. Once again, Soul Fly is the name of the album. Rod Wave is the artist. And also Benny the Butcher, man, from Griselda. They just dropped he just dropped some solid shit. Plugs I Met too. Benny the Butcher from the Griselda gang. These are the two albums right now I'm listening to.
Nice.
And prayers to DMX, B. Prayers to DMX.
Yes.
So hopefully everything is good, man. But we can't lose DMX this year, B. Don't do that.
Yeah, prayers to DMX. My thing is, Yankee stuff is just get your stuff ready. Let's go. Wash this bad taste, out of your mouth. With tomorrow, the bright lights. These are all day games. Bright lights start tomorrow, 6:35, which I love 6:35 games, starting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday games. I'll be at all of them. Excited to do that. Keith will be there as well. We'll bring the energy. The lights will be bright. It's supposed to be clear skies as well. So let's go, man. But like I always say, make sure you guys put your pinstripes on. Keep your pinstripes on. And stay pinstripe strong.
You gotta retake that.
Like I always say, make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on. Pinstripe strong. Let's go Yankees. All right. Tell them Noah.
Make sure you wear your pinstripes. Let's go.
Nice.
Shohei Ohtani hit 100 on the gun.
Yeah, that sounds like,
Damn, 47. Guys,
47.
I'm going to go eat something real quick. It's a little late.
Yes.
Yeah.
I gotta start editing the vlog.
Yes. But it didn't work. I gotta do Saturday and Sunday, but it's all good, man. It's fun.
Let's get it.
First pod with the new season. And we're still breathing.
I gotta do Talking Nets right now. I'm tired.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys later.
Wow, guys.